Ann Sullivan, director of the Milton Council on Aging, has been an elder advocate for more than 16 years. She never thought she'd hear seniors say, "You are mean," but that's what she hears, because she supports legislation that would require drivers 85 and older to have vision tests and road tests every 5 years. Elders ask her, "Why do you want to take our licenses away?" She doesn't. She just wants to test them. She explains why.
There was an 84-year-old woman who lived at Dunwoody House driving her car and decided to take her 97-year-old neighbor. They were going to the grocery store. The woman had lived at Dunwoody House for a while. She knew Curtis Road was a one-way, but unfortunately she went up the wrong way on a one-way street, took out 4 cars along the way, every car on the side of the road. Her passenger in the car, a 97-year-old woman who comes here every single week, broke both of her kneecaps. The car was totaled. And I just think it's a perfect example of she didn't mean to do anything wrong. She wasn't hurt. Her car was totaled. But the poor passenger, I just spoke with her today, she still has 2 broken knees at 97. You know, I went to UMass. I took the course in safe driving. I came back and reproduced it here in Milton. But we could do that every week, and you still don't get enough people. It's, you know, that individual one-on-one testing with the registry officer that's going to help. And a lot of seniors come here to the senior center and actually renew their license online without a vision test. I was myself at the registry 6 months ago for my license, and the gentleman in front of me, an elderly person, when he was asked to give the eye test, said A, B, C, D. And I thought, wow, I've never seen it like that before. And the person behind the counter said, "Are you sure that's what you're seeing? Aren't you seeing X, A, Z, Y?" And he said, "Oh yeah, that's what I'm seeing." Now, for my opinion, the man certainly didn't pass the vision test. When I went up to the counter, I inquired, and the lady said, "I don't have time for all these old people who come in here. They can't see." But again, the registry doesn't want to take the responsibility. Massachusetts is one of 3 states in the country that does not require drivers over a certain age to be road tested again. You know, we're fortunate here, I think, on the South Shore, you know, that I think all Council on Agings have at least 1 van. We have 5 here in Milton, you know, so we can provide options. The only thing being, a lot of seniors don't want to go on the van. They want their own independence. It's a very, very difficult thing to say to a senior, you know, you're not able to drive anymore. But on the other hand, I think if a senior was to be involved in an accident where there was a fatality, imagine living out the last years of your life with that hanging over your head.
This is Sue Scheibel, staff reporter for the Patriot Ledger. For more coverage, see today's newspaper or go to patriotledger.com.